Hello Scorpio, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I will be doing your February 7th to the 13th, 2022 financial reading regarding your money and career. Remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest. Okay, we're going to start right off with some Queen of the Moons. Get some oracle cards on this to start. Self-reflection and patience. If the self-reflection, obviously it's self-reflection, it's what it's representing, but I feel like thinking back onto times of the past when things didn't go so well, sorting out the good from the bad and what you needed, what you did at that time to get over it. I'm feeling like you need to have patience with yourself, definitely. I feel like good things are coming here for you, Scorpio. You just have to hold on. Extremes. Burning the midnight oil. And you have faith over here. I'm going to put this up here. Let's see here. I will read a little for you. We're going to start off with self-reflection here. The number 17. Be curious about your own nature. Choose to turn inwards to quietly contemplate who and what you are and want. The more you know about yourself, the more you are able to steer yourself well. Know what you believe and why, yet be open to the development of new beliefs and ways of being. Yes. We all go through these phases where we think back on, like, how did I get where I'm at? This feels familiar. It's probably because I feel like we keep going through the same things. We keep putting ourselves through the same things because we don't learn the lessons from the past. Once we learn a lesson, we move on, and then there'll be another obstacle, but that's a new lesson about people, about ourselves, about situations, what we want, what we are meant to have versus what we have. Patience. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body. And I feel like this is going hand in hand with this extremes. Taking care of your body. You have the number 34. Learn how to handle crises with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. We can experience extremes in life, deaths, job losses, relationship breakdowns, true fears, big conflicts, booms and busts, and yet this is life. Our situation can change quickly for better or worse. I feel like someone is possibly there's maybe you've been drinking a little more, partying a little more to try to compensate the fact that you're working so hard. Or this could just be you working extra hard. I feel like I'm looking at the glass back here, and I'm really feeling like something to do with drinking. It may not be alcohol. This may be like energy drinks. I feel like someone is overdoing it. It's not good for your body, and you really need to maybe cut back the need to let your body rest. The more you drink of things like energy drinks, the more you need them to go on, because your body is conditioning itself to only have energy when you're drinking those. I kind of feel the same way a little bit about coffee. Love my coffee. Just finished one. But I find that a lot too. I have no motivation until I drink my coffee, and it's got to be twice as bad with these energy drinks full of all the sugar and the caffeines. So be very mindful of that. That somebody may be overloading their body on these kind of drinks or energy shots or whatever it is that you're doing to keep yourself motivated and going. Maybe it's time to take a day off or a break here, and or at least try to limit yourself on that a little bit. I know it's hard when you're used to doing that. It's habit to just on the way to work or whatever, stop and get in the coffee, stop and get in the I feel like something to do with energy drink. Might be coffee. Maybe a little too much caffeine. It's causing you trouble sleeping. I won't say at night because a lot of us. I used to work midnights, and a lot of us will be sleeping during the day. And if you already have trouble, you know, because it's daylight coming in, trying to black out the curtains and all that, it's going to be hard if you're overloaded on caffeine to keep yourself going through the night. Take a rest. Take a day off. Sleep in one day, because that used to be my problem as well. So I'm warning you that if I would have a day off and I would still be up at the crack of dawn. I don't know why, it just was that way. So be mindful of that. Try to lay there a while longer, rest a little while longer. Stop getting your mind going for the day until you've had enough rest for your body. Fertility and abundance now return. Things will get better. Growth has started. Hold on to your dreams in adversity. See, this is the problem here, is feeling like we have to keep pushing ourselves past our limits because we're finally seeing an outcome coming up here. But your progress is not going to falter or halt because you slow down and take that break. You don't have to, like I said, for a massive amount of time, but I think that whatever is going on for you guys here with this extremes is it really, I feel like it's taking a toll on your body, whether you feel it yet or not. You may start to feel like a exhaustion, and that will put you into drinking more caffeine and things. So be mindful of that. Don't work yourself to death. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio here? Their money and career. The Magician in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. What else do we have here? Six of Wands. Card of Victories, overcoming things, coming out on the other end unscathed. That's a rarity, isn't it? I'm looking at this self-reflection with the Magician card on top. With it in the reverse, I feel like overworking yourself or may not end up leading to your end goal. If you haven't placed intentions of like, yeah, I'm gonna do this so many hours this week, you know, I need this money. You want to further yourself financially, but you constantly feeling like this is what you have to do in order to get there instead of finding other means. I know it's easier said than done, but you place your intentions. You place an intent to overwork yourself and to neglect your body and neglect your mind. And I feel like you need to watch your way of thinking about it. I'm going to only do this many hours this week or what have you. Just be careful because I feel like somebody is going to have that mental exhaustion coming up here soon if you haven't already started to feel it, which your body's exhausted, your mind's exhausted. You end up, little things will, little issues or little obstacles at work or in your home life start to be affected by it. Um, uh, Snapping at people, thinking negative thoughts about yourself, and oh, I'll never get anywhere, blah blah blah. But see, your intent, when you're working like this, you're placing an intent that this is what you have to do. You need to start thinking more on the lines of, I feel like somebody here, especially with the self-reflection sitting here, that you are, this has happened before. You've gotten into these extremes before. Um, Trying to find that balance. Things are coming anyway. Things are looking up for you anyway. I feel like you've made a lot of progress, and for you to take the time for yourself, it's not going to hinder your progress. I feel like you've already gone above and beyond, and I feel like you need to with the patience card here, need to give give the universe time to answer your call, but make sure of what you're asking for as well. If you're asking for things to pan out, things to get better, money to be better, and then you're what you need to ask for is to not have to work so hard. Not just about the money, about the way you're getting the money. It makes a whole difference in your mind when you're in the process of, just remember that. You have the King of Swords in the reverse here. I'm feeling like the King of Swords, the King of Wands, I feel like this is this middle ground. Having patience with yourself, because I think that this is boiling over. You're getting to the boiling point, like with a pot of boiling water. It ends up flowing over the pot. And that's kind of like anger. And you won't realize you're doing that at the time. This is the King of Swords has to do with communication, knowing how to present yourself to everyone else. And how to communicate with everyone else. I feel like this is in the reverse, because you may be. This can also be, to me, someone who is very defending of their situation. I feel like so people around you are noticing the difference, and they're trying to tell you, but you get angry, or and you're like, oh, I have to do it. I used to be that way. I did that all the time, and this is just my warning to you that you got to open your eyes and see that it's changing the person you are. That may be with the self-reflection as well, needing to look at the way you are now with other people or with your situations compared to, you might be on edge all the time. And this King of Wands in the reverse, I feel like it's saying that with all the progress you're making, you're losing progress with yourself. It's not going to matter if you get you're going to get the bills paid, you're going to try to have some money put up in the bank, or trying to make a certain purchase. In the meantime, you're losing pieces of yourself and losing your personality. I feel like you're snapping at people. I still go back to this feeling like on edge, snapping over little things. So be very mindful of that, because you don't want to be that person. I feel like you need to look back at what it is that you want. If this is changing the person you are into something you don't want to be, then it's time to take a different route. I do feel like your ending is great here, though. You have the Six of Wands. It's a card of victories, accomplishing things. I feel like all will be well in the long run. But it's going to take some changes here. Changes in the way you think about what you're doing. Look at there. We have the Nine of Swords. There we go back to lack of sleep, stressing. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like losing a bit of yourself going on this path that you are. I don't know if it's a purchase, certain things that you want in life, but I feel like you're not going to get exactly what it is you're looking for by going about it in the way that you are. I feel like there's going to be some changes here. There's going to be some, there may be something, some other job offer, someone from a different company or something either approaches you at the job or something. I feel like there's some kind of offer and they tell you it's like more responsibility, but better pay and stuff like that. But I feel like that is a good choice. I feel like possibly this is what is, it's in the reverse. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I feel like this is some offer being brought into from the universe to change the path you're on because you're on the wrong path. You're going after abundance is not the wrong path, but how the path, what happens along the path. You know, you could either take a path with big bumps and hills and tall grass that you can't see through with briars and things like that, or you can take the path that's been mowed out and you can see to the end of it, flat ground. And that's what I feel like this is, not overlooking it. If you don't overlook it, your abundance, it's funny because I felt abundantly clear. But anyway, I also feel like here, letting someone else take part of the load here with this Three of Pentacles, working with others on the same goal, not taking all the responsibility onto yourself. Because I'm looking like, oh, he's over here working his butt off. He's up on a bench and everything, trying to reach the detail. And these two are on the ground just looking at the paperwork. Be mindful of that. Don't let people... I think you may be taken advantage of in situations at work or, you know, your business, whatever it is, where you're doing, you might even, I keep feeling like this, you think that it won't be done right if you don't do it. And that could be the case, but you can't take the whole load onto yourself here, Scorpio. And I see the Five of Pentacles here. I feel like this is going to culminate to an ending that is frees you up. Something I'm feeling this in the reverse is freeing you up, untying you from this because it doesn't matter if you work hard as you want or whatever. If you have a poverty mentality, you're gonna stay into poverty. See what I'm saying? I feel like someone is worrying about certain things in life that really aren't important. Might be material things, some material things. Those come later on once you get past that, you know, when you get to your abundance coming in here. Making purchases nonstop or constantly trying to set your goals a little higher instead of shoes or an outfit or something, or you know, think about cars or houses here. And you have a tower. You have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Overall, casting energy, creation, you're gonna get back on track here. I feel I'm a little worried about you, Scorpio, with this tower over here. It's looking to me like it may take a tower falling on you to stop you in the mode that you're in, this overworking mode that you're in, taking all the responsibility to yourself. I hope that many of you will be able to turn this around before it gets to this. It could be something, this tower could be something as crazy as going off at work, you know, going off at work and even cussing the bosses out because you're that stressed and something makes you angry. It might not even be anything big, but you end up looking like a fool. You may even get fired. So be very, very careful with that. When your mind isn't in the right place, when you're exhausted, I've been there, I know. Going off about little things that could have been worked around because you're stressed out and tired, it makes all the difference. So just be mindful of that. Because I do feel like after this, though, if either you take care of it yourself, or this tower probably will fall, and it's going to crumble everything down, and you'll have to start new job, new and it will be a refresher. You'll be forced to do what and notice what is trying to be handed to you. But it's always best if we can figure it out for ourselves and not be forced into situations where we may lose our entire income because well, sure, you were great at it, but a business is not going to put up with you mouthing off to higher ups or treating other employees like garbage. So, and it won't be that you mean to. It'll be because you're exhausted. It's because you're on edge. I feel like there's a lot of positive energy here, though. I'm looking at the fact that the Empress is near this Six of Wands. Scorpio, I feel like that you will get a handle on this, whether you're forced to or you do it on your own. I feel like saying I have faith in you. This faith card, I feel like there's it's like the Empress card. It's like nurturing yourself, mind, body, soul, spirit. Trying to piece it all back together the way it should be so that you can think more clearly. But it will help you to be I feel like more creative in the way that you deal with things, deal with the stress. Being more nurturing with your situation, thinking about it more clearly. Let's see here. I'm going to pull a few grace cards here, or I close your read. Perception. See the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. Needing to see things more clearly. That's just plain and simple. Oh, there we go. We have release. Let go. When we release our attachment to the outcomes, we allow the power of grace to work its magic. And we have love. Share your heart. To love another is the ultimate expression of grace. This makes me feel a little bit like neglecting relationships at this time as well. So be very mindful of that. Someone may feel neglected in this situation, even though you may be working hard for them and for them to have a better future too. They may feel a little neglected, or you might be snapping at them too, so that they don't feel very loved when that is happening. All right, Scorpio, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon as well for notification of future uploads. Have a great week. See you next video.